I guess they always say grief goes through stages, and today it's just me feeling like I let him down, like I should have done more. Good morning. We are at Barnes & Noble having some breakfast.
It's not Barnes & Noble.
What is it?
Barnes & Noble.
Oh my goodness. Is it hot? We just got his food, so we had to pause, but we are at the bookstore. Oh, it's so hot. Oh.
We're going to eye doctor, go mama.
Yeah, I have to go to the eye doctor, so we're wasting some time. We're going to run some errands and enjoy the bookstore first. You want to bring those to your house? Well, hopefully you don't need any glasses. I think you see pretty well.
How pretty these glasses are.
Awesome. Let's go a little smaller. Keep it covered. How about that one?
SVHCV.
Hello, my friends. We are wrapping up our Friday. We did not go to Burger Friday. We ended up going to IHOP. I wasn't that hungry. My appetite's been really crappy since dealing with all this sadness. And I actually forced myself to eat a decent sized lunch, and so I wasn't hungry at dinner. So I just got a couple pancakes to get something into me. We just cleaned up the playrooms, and now we're gonna head downstairs because I have been reviewing what we need to learn before our end of year test. I have pages of stuff we need to do, to touch on. I've been going over some things with him today, but I am going through my education.com account and printing out bunches of worksheets that can review things that we did maybe really long ago in the year and he needs a refresher on before he takes his standardized test. But apparently the printer is having issues. It's pretty junky in here. Apologize. It's mostly because of that. We've got big bags of trash and stuff. We do have some construction stuff left over from doing that bathroom. And I'm in the middle of sorting some donations. Otherwise it wouldn't be that messy. Yeah, they took that out. Alright, well I'm going to figure out this printer jam and get these printing. Oh, we just had a paper. Alright. Alright everyone, I am getting the little one ready for bed now. Saturday tomorrow, I believe we are going to go see a friend's band play at a brewery. I don't drink anything, well, I don't drink alcohol, but it's a fun time. I enjoy singing along, and the kids like it, so we're looking forward to some family time that way and seeing our friends. I'm sorry if this is quiet. I guess I'm going to have to crank it up. I don't know why I'm whispering. Nobody's in here. Sebastian is with his brother saying goodnight. Anyway, I did really good emotionally. I didn't cry, but today's feelings are that I just let Benny down. Alright, well come say goodnight to everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. I'll see you a little later, 9:30.
Yep, okay.
Alright, come on. We're gonna say goodnight to everybody. Alright. Anyway, you can play for a couple minutes. As I was saying, I guess they always say grief goes through stages, and today it's just me feeling like I let him down, like I should have done more. Basically what the vet said he offered some tests, like $300 of tests, a chest x-ray and needle aspiration on one of the tumors. Basically, he said for emotional peace of mind in making the decision to say goodbye. My husband, he's so kind. He really tried to be nice about it to me. He said he didn't want to sound mean, but basically it's like flushing the money down the toilet when we weren't going to go ahead with the massive surgeries and stuff. And we had pretty much decided not to let him suffer anymore. He's like barely making it upstairs. I can carry him. I could carry him. He lost so much weight I could. The other thing the vet was offering, if I could deal with the pussy wound, he could potentially buy a medical shirt for Benny to wear because the bandaging is not working and he was eating the bandages. I believe he would still need to be in a cone. That was my main concern, on top of just how horrible it was and how he was soon going to get sick from the infection that was all pussy, was that he's always in the cone. I hated that for him. He hated it. I had to stand there like a foot from him, looking at him at all times if he didn't have the cone on, because he'd immediately either eat the bandage or chew on it if I even looked away to say something to the kids for like 5 seconds. So I hated that for his quality of life, and I didn't think the shirt would help, but he was suggesting that and saying maybe scheduling putting him to sleep like in like 3 days or so just to have time with him. But at that point I had made it there. I didn't think I would even make it to the vet with him because it was so traumatic to me, and the idea of having Jax and my husband say goodbye a second time and having to come back a second time, and I couldn't do it. And now I feel like, did he deserve those last 3 days? I don't know. Was it better to just do it then or give him those 3 days? I'm sorry. I didn't think I would cry, but that's where I am today, and I know my brain will get past that. I'm doing okay though. I'm getting there. We're getting there. We do have a puppy we have our eyes on. We're not rushing. This would be in a week or so maybe, if everything looks good and the puppy looks healthy. We'll have our hands full because Aussies are crazy as puppies, but we are active people and we want to walk. We haven't gotten to do a lot of walks with Benny because he's just been too old and he had arthritic legs and just a hard time with it. Alright, just one tunnel. Anyway, yeah, life could be a little crazy for a while, just as we're winding down a little bit in the toddler craziness. We're gonna have puppy craziness, but maybe that's just what we need after having a senior dog for so long. Our day was pretty different because I had to do the eye doctor, and it was like kind of a lunchtime appointment, 12:30, and there's a lot of things that they like to do in that shopping center, so we just went ahead at breakfast time. I was hoping we'd go a little later because we ended up having too much time. But yeah, we went to the bookstore, had breakfast, chose them some books to look at for during my appointment, and then we went to Trader Joe's, which is just a few shops down from my eye doctor. Sorry, does it annoy you that I pace when I talk? I'm just walking, man. I'm just walking. Yeah, we got a few snacks to bring tomorrow to the brewery. Hopefully they won't be upset that I bring some kid snacks. There's not a lot I can eat there, being a vegetarian and non-dairy. And then I was hoping we'd spend like an hour in the store, but it was only about a half an hour, so we had a half an hour to kill, and it was raining. Normally that's an amazing shopping center to walk around, and they have like an interesting play area and stuff, but yeah, it was raining and cold, so we just sat in my car, and I let them climb around wherever, so that was fun for them. And then we headed in a little early to my appointment. I needed to update some paperwork, and I started looking at the frames ahead of time while we were early. So, oh, you missed these, buddy. Did you want these? These are vitamins. There you go. Yeah, and so I actually found the ones I liked before I even started my appointment. Oh, you chose books? Thank you. Good job. Yeah, all you need is a diaper. And I think we already have your jammies ready.
Why you take a day out?
Because I took the gate up because you can unlock it now, so it's pointless being there. What was I saying? Yeah, so I had my glasses chosen. The appointment was nice and fast. I let her know that if my prescription was really close, they love to tweak it. And then my new glasses will be different than my old one, and even if it's a slight difference, I get headaches. And then I have to change them all, and that's hundreds of dollars. My husband's going through that right now. He has a lot more complicated prescription and needs to do that to all of his. So I just like, no, it's not. You just zoom it, just push it. He's playing with some cars. But yeah, so she said it was close enough that it was fine to stick with my normal prescription, I think. I don't think she changed it. They checked both of my glasses to see what they were, so they are under orders that I want them all the same. I'm perfectly happy with them how they are right now. So I have these, and then I have some like tortoise shell with a little bit of turquoise in them that I got last time I was there, maybe 2 years ago. And the ones I ordered, you saw in the clip, and I'll put them up here too. They're kind of like a dark brown up top, and they fade to this like pale turquoise minty aqua color, which is really pretty, and it's actually the color I want to do for my hair in May. I'm about to start changing it maybe tonight if I'm awake enough, to just whatever leftovers I have. I think I found, I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough, but it's just to like deal with the unraveling braids. I think I have some purple and some blonde, so I'm just gonna do whatever with those, because at the end of the month I'm going to go ahead and do the pale aqua, so it's ready for our beach trip in the beginning of May. Oh, I've been talking for 9 minutes. I'm so sorry. How do I talk that much? Honestly, I'm not a talker, but I have conversations in my head with nobody as if I am talking, and it's exactly like this. So basically when I turn this camera on, you are just getting the non-stop feed that is going in my brain. So sorry for that. I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to say goodnight, and I will see you tomorrow. There'll be some music and some funness, and hopefully less crying and drama. So good night. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.